Hi, I'm Cassie Fitzroy, and I love beautiful and unique stylish homes. And if that is something you love also, come and take a peek with me at some of the most exquisite properties our wonderful towns and cities have to offer. Hi and welcome to Property Peak. This week we've been lucky enough to be invited into the beautiful historic Fitzroy Inn. Let's go in and chat to John, the owner. Hi John, how are you?
Good.
How have you been?
Better now.
Thanks for having us here today, John.
Pleasure.
Would you mind showing us around?
Not a problem. Come for a walk in the garden.
Wonderful. So John, tell me, how did you become the owner of this beautiful establishment?
Well, I'd been building and developing all my life, and then I just looked here for something that might be just a little bit different, an opportunity to do something. And the minute I walked on this property, I just fell in love with it. It's just so peaceful and
It is.
it's got a really nice feel about it.
Very tranquil, especially down by the weir here.
Isn't that stunning?
So John, what would be one of the most unique aspects of the Fitzroy Inn?
It's history. I mean, it's all about the history. I am now a licensee of one of the first inns in New South Wales to have a liquor licence.
Wow.
That's insane.
It is. What year does it date back to?
It opened in 1836, so the licence started from about 1836. Incredible history. I mean, there's books written on it. There's a great history tour here, but it's quite amazing. When this was built, that was going to be the main street there of Mittagong.
Oh.
And that only changed after the brewery decided they wanted to come down here, and of course they had a lot of influence, I guess, with the government. So then they moved the town further away and the railway station further away, because this was going to be like
the hub.
The hub. We would have been right in there.
You would have.
So, but anyway, I think that's actually been a bonus now, because we're a little bit just out of it, privately out of it, and people can be here and they're not right in the heart of the city.
What's your favourite thing about the inn?
Waking up in the morning and just looking at the gardens. I love it.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Yeah. And of course the people people come here for a celebration. So I know doctors are essential, but wow, poor old doctors, they sit there and people come to them when they're feeling rotten. You know? When people come to visit me, they come here because they want to celebrate, and that's just uplifting. It's fantastic.
Oh, that's
it's really
lovely.
good. Make you feel good. Yeah.
So what is primarily the inn used for these days?
Well, it's mainly used for functions and weddings, mainly weddings.
Beautiful.
People love to get married here. That's its lifeblood. The inn has died off on a couple of occasions. It firstly died off when the railway line came through. And when it was built, the government said, okay, we'll give you a stipend if you provide cells for prisoners on their way to Berrima Jail. It was built at the same time as Berrima Jail. And John Foster, the original owner of the land, that's how he was presented from the government to do that, which was the government quarry at the time. And so he said, okay, righto, well, we'll do that. And of course then the railway came and the prisoners didn't need to come in horse and carts anymore. But the original cells are all still here. It's all been preserved.
Really?
It's incredible.
A dungeon?
A dungeon, the whole
Oh.
thing. I was going to open a bar, call it the 50 Shades of Wine Bar, but I decided against that. And then it died off again when the highway went through, because it was trying to survive as a hotel and accommodation. And that's what it was like when I took it over. And then I quickly discovered that it would never sustain as accommodation and restaurant on its own, because it's just not in the right location for immediately that. So then we started to look at the weddings, and people really enjoy themselves. The families come here and they take over the inn, and the whole family stays, and it's one place, and kids play in the garden, and the whole thing just falls together as a really nice atmosphere.
Your own private estate for your wedding.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And it's close enough to the city that if they want, they just walk down the road to great restaurants and great bars and all the rest.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, John.
Pleasure.
Now, I've heard that you're a bit of a history buff. You're up on all the history of this beautiful establishment.
Oh, worked at it.
You've done a few videos. So I'm going to include that in the links below to John's wonderful historical commentary of the beautiful Fitzroy Inn for you to gather some more in-depth history. Now, don't forget, if you are a beautiful bride looking for a destination wedding, what more beautiful than the beautiful historic Fitzroy Inn, a whole private estate for your wedding day and weekend.
I think it's time for a coffee.
Oh yes, please.
Let's go.
Great coffee, John. Thank you.
Shame it's so early in the day. We could have a nice glass of champagne.
Oh, it's a bit too early.
Okay, next time.
Now I have to ask, what would be the price that you put on this beautiful establishment?
Priceless.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, no, it's just too lovely to let go.
Yeah.
But it's great to see you.
You too. And
Yeah.
keep up the good work on those beautiful weddings.
Thank you.
Looking after all the beautiful brides coming up.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thanks, Cassie. See you then.
Like and follow my new Facebook page and YouTube channel to literally take a peek firsthand at some of the most exquisite properties our wonderful towns and cities have to offer. If you were contemplating buying, selling or downsizing, why not let me take a peek to offer you a free market appraisal on what the new value of your home could be. You might be very pleasantly surprised. If you own or know of such a property that you would like to see us showcase, please reach out via phone or email. I'd love to have a chat with you.